All right, Derek, whenever you're ready.
So it was this past spring. It was the second semester of my senior year. It was that time of the year where my tennis team will be playing the league tournament, but this year was different. We were the number one team in this league, and I was the number one player in the league. So I always told them, all right, we have nothing to prove when going into this tournament because we're already number one. All we need to do is solidify ourselves to be the number one team in this league and number one team in the state. All right, nothing to worry about. So we're going in to the tournament area where it's being held, and then we're all warming up, we're hitting back and forth to each other, and then it was getting ready for our matches. So we go into our respective areas where we're going to play our matches, and then I go into my area. And then my first round, it was pretty easy because I already played this guy so many times, I already knew what to do. I already knew every weakness, I already knew every move I can make. So as I'm just hitting freely with my body loose, I'm putting every shot in, every shot at him at least. And then after that, I won. So now I'm just waiting for my next opponent. And I know my next opponent will either be one of my teammates or this rookie from Azusa High. So I'm watching, and then I'm like cheering for both of them because either way, I'm like, it will be a good match in the end. It will be a good match in my next round. And then after that, I see the rookie won. He beat my teammate. So I was like, I know what to do now. Right? Easy win. All right, nothing to be worried about. All right, so we're going to play our match. Ref comes up to us and he says, all right, heads or tails? All right, so on my heads. All right, heads. Lands on heads, so I'm serving first. I'm going to my respective side. When I start serving, I win the first 3 games. First 3 games, I'm like, okay, I already have a big lead. All right, so I'm going into the 4th game in the first set, and as I'm going to return this serve, I feel a sudden jolt on my left leg. And when I'm moving to my right, I'm like, ah, fuck. And then I drop my racket, and I'm looking at my coach. I'm like, I'm shaking my head. It's like, this is not good. And then I asked the ref, can I get a medical timeout? So she said yes. So I'm sitting on my bench, and then there's physical trainers coming in. My coach is right beside me, and then they're all massaging my leg, giving me water, giving me Gatorade. And then they notice I got a cramp, a really bad cramp. And I thought I had everything ready to prepare for not getting cramps. So my coach looks at me. She says, do you want to stop here? Or do you want to keep going? I'm like, I don't want to stop here. I want to keep going, man. I got this far in my life. I'm not going to stop. So I said, okay, let's go. So I'm all hopping around. All right, I'm hopping around. And then as we're playing, I keep losing the game when he's serving. I'm still winning my games when I'm serving, right? We tied up at 5-all, and then once I hit one shot in and they'd win, I won the point. I told myself, okay, I got this. I can still hit winners. Right? And then I won the first set, 7-5. And then after that was the second set. And then I'm winning again. I'm up 5-0 now. So I'm like, all right, just close the match here. You just need 6-0. But then again, I'm serving, and then I feel both my legs cramp up, and I'm on my knees like this. And I look at my coach again. I'm like, can I get a medical timeout? She says, you already used your medical timeout. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then she said, yeah. I'm like, oh, God. So I'm all right. I'm all leaning up against the fence, shaking off my legs, and then, all right, let's get back in the game. And then he's catching up. 2-5, 3-5, 4-5, 5-5, and he's up 6-5. And I'm like, all right, I need to get this. I need to catch up. All right, get this straightened up. So it's my serve again, and then I serve, get one big ace, bah! And then I was like, okay, I think I got this. So, but I can still feel my legs cramping up still, but I think I got this. And then it was 6-all, it was tiebreak. We're going back and forth with the points. So it was tied up at 7-all. Then I won the point. It was 8-7. I was like, all right, I need to close the match now. Right? So we have this long 30-shot rally. And then once I hit one really hard forehand at him, he tries to return it with his backhand. Like, And then he hits the net. And once I hear that ball hit the net, I drop my racket, I sighed, I dropped to my knees, I was like, finally! And that was the end of my story.